Hi everyone, I'm Sarah.
I'm Angie.
And we're here to talk to you today about the upcoming event on Sunday in Winston, Salem. It will be the first time known as She Tries in Winston-Salem, but we're super excited and can't wait to meet you all and cheer you across the finish line. And we're going to tell you about what to expect and what you need to know for Sunday.
Yeah. First, I think it's good to make note that we are in Charleston and we are floating, but we're okay.
Yes.
And
I paddled over to Angie's house in my rowboat.
But have no fear. We've been good with our tropical storm snacks of lesser evil popcorn. And
yes.
We might be munching some as we're here because there's a slight bit left to get us through the day.
Just a little.
But yeah, so we're excited. So we just want to go over a few logistics, kind of what to expect. You can feel free to comment, ask questions either now or after the meeting, and let's get into it. So we are excited to be at the Clemens West Recreation Area and at the Clemens West Pool for this event. They are our gracious hosts, and this event is also presented to you by Moxie Mirror. So they always have a few special touches that we like to surprise you with out on the course and at the finish line. So you're in for a treat with Moxie Mirror. All right, so should we talk about packet pickup first?
Yes, packet pickup. Such a fun time.
Yes,
it's going to be super fun. We're going to be, packet pickup's going to be on Saturday from 12 till 3. And it's going to be at the Fleet Feet at Clemens, really close to the venue. So if you've done this event in the past, packet pickup may have been at the Winston-Salem Fleet Feet, but this year it will be at the Clemens Fleet Feet. So don't mix it up. Come to the right one. We're going to have a lot of fun. There may or may not be mimosas.
Ooh, I hope that's not a rumor.
There's going to be fairy hair. And also at Packet Pickup, there's going to be a couple of lucky winners with some sponsors that we're working with. Do you want to tell them what they might win? Or you want me to tell them?
I'll go ahead and tell them.
Okay.
So one of our big sponsors who helps us put our website together and keeps us looking together is Squeeze Marketing. And we thought it would be a fun way to highlight them with a Squeeze the Day winner. So if you don't know what that is, check out our Facebook page and maybe Google the reaction, or whatever you do on Facebook. Search the reaction of our South Charlotte winner because she was pretty priceless. But anyway, so never fails. So you will receive a premium parking spot if you are the Squeeze the Day winner, and you will receive benefits to go in the front of the potty line, which is uber important on event day. And you get a packet of goodies for you and your crew. So that will be randomly given away at Packet Pickup, along with, do you want to talk about what else?
Along with, there are going to be gift certificates for one of our other sponsors, Henna Tattoos. Buena Henna Tattoos, sorry. So we're giving that out on Packet Pickup so that you can use it on Sunday after you finish. And we're super excited to partner with this woman-owned organization in the Winston-Salem area. And so those will also be given out at random to some lucky winners. And I think there's actually 3.
So also, you can buy your She Tries merchandise. You can buy sweet visor like Sarah's wearing. We also actually have a new visor in stock.
I haven't gotten mine yet.
I haven't either, but maybe you'll get to preview it before we do. And some fun shirts that were made specially for this year. And we have orange mud towels, transition bags, race belts in case you don't have one yet. That's always a good purchase, and we'll talk about that later. But lots of goodies for you to purchase, so bring your pocketbooks because it's going to be fun.
Yes.
And all kinds of good reasons to go to Packet Pickup and not wait till event day to grab your stuff.
Yeah, it's so much better to come on Saturday. It's a lot more fun.
And you can get body marked
Yes.
and get your swim time put on, your swim mark, what do we call that?
Corral number.
Yeah, your swim number. We'll explain how to do that just so everybody can line up more efficiently on Sunday.
Sweet. All right, so at this event, we're going to offer, obviously, the triathlon. We also have some relay teams, We offer an aquathlon.
Aquathlon. That's a weird word.
Which is swim run. And there's also a virtual option. So if you're finding reasons this week that you can not be there on Sunday, we can convert you to virtual. You can complete it in a range of days and submit your time online. So we're just going to go through a little bit of the timeline and what to expect for the weekend. As we mentioned, the packet pickups from 12 to 3 at Fleet Feet Clemens. And from 3 to 3:45, our amazing sponsor, Swivel Bottle, Tice is the owner. He is also a triathlete, and he is an award sponsor. He's going to be there to do a transition clinic. And this was so well attended in South Charlotte. Highly recommend you go. I think it's just phenomenal information to use for your event the next day.
One big thing we still need, pretty please, would you ask your friends, your family, your neighbors, your older children if they could please volunteer for us at the event on Sunday. We cannot do this event without volunteers. They make our event what it is. They make it great. They cheer, they direct people, they body mark. We have all kinds of positions. So, we'll put our volunteer link into the comments in this Facebook Live.
Yes.
But please send us your great volunteers. Even if they're mediocre, we'll still take them.
Yeah.
But hopefully they'll be great.
They get a shirt.
Yeah. Food.
And they'll get some food.
Coffee.
And some coffee. Yeah.
We'll take good care of them, we promise.
All right. So Sunday, it's going to start bright and early. Transition will open at 6. You don't need to come before 6. You can come at 6 to set up your bike and
The
all of the
bathrooms
things.
may not be open too much earlier before 6.
That's
so
true. Yeah,
come
I don't
before
recommend
that.
coming before 6.
Unless they want to help set up.
Yes, you could volunteer to set up. So you can arrive at 6. There is parking right across the street. Same parking that's been the venue parking for this event. And when you come in, you'll need to do your body marking and chip pickup, which you will need your bib number for. You can also get your bib or your packet the morning of. You will need to be arriving early at 6 to do that, so that we make sure we get everybody settled before the event starts. So 6:15 is packet pickup that morning if you don't pick it up on Saturday.
Through 7:15.
Through 7:15. If you roll up at 7:30, we're not going to be able to let you in. So you're going to really need to come early or come Saturday. So the biggest thing to do is to get yourself set up in transition, take your bib to get body marked, and get your chip. And transition will be closing around 7:30. And at that time, the pool will open for a warm-up swim for a few minutes if you are interested in getting in the pool and checking it out. So after that, we're going to line up. Well, is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
We're lining up the swimmers.
Oh.
Right after we do the announcements. And you'll get to meet a lot of our team at that time and hear any course updates that may have happened overnight for whatever reason. Hopefully there will be none. But you'll get to meet us if you haven't already, and Jen from our team and some of our other representatives in North Carolina. So we're looking forward to that and meeting you all then. Then you'll get lined up with your swim number. And if you've not looked at this, in the email that just went out a few days ago, there is a chart that talks about your swimming ability and kind of how to rank yourself. And that number, ability number, there we go, ability number, will be the corral that you put yourself in. So 10 will be the fastest, and 1 will be the person who doesn't want to feel rushed and is going to take their time getting through the pool. Then at 8, we start the event promptly. And everything else from there is sort of approximate. It all depends on everyone's timing. At She Tries, we don't have a course limit. We're going to be there for the final finisher whenever she makes it there. and we like everyone to stay and cheer her on. So please make a plan to kind of stay and hang out with us that morning. Typically, the last cyclist comes off the course just before 10. And at that time, once she is onto the run, then we can open up transition. And what that means is, for those of you that might be finishing before 10, you may not be able to get your stuff. You will not be able to get your stuff from transition until that final cyclist is out on her run. This is a question that pops up every event, and I have to have my transition captains be very forceful. Because that means you can't get your bike, that you can't go get your gear, and you can't go put everything in your car. You have to wait until she gets out on the course. But once it's reopened, you can move your stuff to your car if you'd like. We invite you to come back and stick around for awards and to cheer in our final finisher. And we think that the awards should be starting around 10:30 or so, again, all depending on the timing of that final finisher.
All right, so once you finish the event, we have lots of good stuff.
Yes.
And actually a few things to mention, maybe even before the event. The Ken's Bike Shop is supporting us, so they will be able to do any small minor things to your bike, fill air in tires if they need to, or make a quick adjustment. They won't be able to do anything major. If you think you need anything major done, do that now at your local bike shop, or go to Ken's if you're local to Winston, Salem. After the event, we will have our She Tries merch tent. So when you're feeling good and all the good vibes, you can go buy some more fun stuff. Very loud airplane. And also, we have Robert Rust Foods offering burritos to all of our finishers and volunteers.
We're super excited.
Yeah, delicious burritos. And we also have Lesser Evil popcorn at the finish. You will also get this in your swag bag.
You do.
Along with some other fun swag. And speaking of swag bag, we have a passport that's going to come with you when you get checked in. And this passport is your ticket to meet the sponsors and win some fun stuff. So what it is on the back we'll have the sponsors. And you'll go around to the sponsors on Friday at Packet Pickup, because some of them will be different than Friday than Saturday. You'll get them to sign off on their logo, and we'll put your passport in a box for a drawing to win some cool prizes. And we'll do those during awards, and you have to be present to win.
Yes. So you got to stick around and join the party.
Plus, you want to stick around.
We're so much fun.
Yeah. All right, so also at the post-race festival, we will have Splendor Artesian Water. They will also be at Packet Pickup. You can sample their water, and it's in some pretty blue bottles. So it's not only good and nutritious, and it looks pretty when you're drinking it. We'll have Harris Teeter Seltzer. If you've watched our Fizzy Fridays, they are our Fizzy Friday sponsor.
Yes.
So we're big fans of the seltzer. And then we'll have Buena henna tattoos you can purchase, and we'll also have Certo candles on site for any of your candle needs. Just a tidbit about packet pickup. When you pick up your packet, it's best if you pick up your own packet and bring your government issued ID, unless you're picking it up for a minor, then you may pick it up for them. And you will get and we'll explain this in more detail when we go through the sports, but you'll get a number. This is your bib number that you need to wear on the run. This is your bike number that you will get. Then, oh wait, this is this, but on a race belt. So, and you'll get a swim cap with other goodies. So that's all the fun stuff you'll get at Packet Pickup. So now we just want to go in and talk a little bit about some logistics of the event, the course, and more of what to expect, because we want you to be super prepared for this event, whether it's your first triathlon or 20th. We want you to have a great time and be prepared.
Great. So the transition area where you set up your bike and is sort of your like one spot for the whole morning will be the grassy area adjacent to the pool. The racks will be numbered and set up with a range that your number fits in. So there's not an exact signed spot, but there is an assigned rack for your bib number, and that's where you need to set up. Typically there's 5 bikes per rack. You can go anywhere on there, and we recommend alternating sides and direction of your bike. So our volunteers can help you with that, but just making it easier to get the bikes on and off. One thing to note, and we've had this come up, but no headphones are allowed on the course. So if you are running and you're seen with headphones, you can be disqualified. So just don't bring them.
And that's sad. We don't want to do that.
Yeah, we don't want that to be the reason.
We had to do that at the last event, and I felt bad.
Yeah, we don't want that to be the reason that you get disqualified. We don't want anybody to get disqualified. We want everyone to have fun and finish. So, no headphones. No headphones. Okay, on to the swim.
All right, so the swim is in a pool, in case that's new news. All right, so you will get a swim cap. And you will assess yourself on the swimmability chart. We will help you figure out where you need to be if you're not sure. We will also put that in the comments if we didn't already say that. And you will line up according to what number you are. And on the swim, we have signs that will have your number. So you'll know where to line up, and we will have a few volunteers to guide you as well. It's a time trial start. So when you start, you need to jump in, no diving. You can climb in, jump in, but no diving. And when you are swimming, if you are coming across somebody that is swimming slower than you and you want to pass them, that is a-okay. You can either pass them on the left like you are driving a car, or you can tap their ankle and wait for them to get to the end of the pool. And the etiquette is, if your ankle is tapped, just pause at the end of the pool and let the person go by, and then you just continue on your swim. So shouldn't be stressful. Just if you get tapped, just pause. If you need to stop for any reason, if you need to hold on to the lane line, if you need to hold on to the end of the pool to take a pause, to take a breath, you may. There's no rules that say you can't do that. You may swim with any stroke you like. And at the end, you need to get out at the steps. Or you can just hop out on the wall, but I would suggest using the steps. And you don't have to touch the end wall. Just when you reach the steps, hop out, and your swim will be done. The swim may be adjusted to a 225 because of how the lanes work in the Clemens West Pool. You will be one direction the entire way until the last lap. You will be two directions, and you'll know that because we'll have a volunteer at the end telling you, and you'll know that you need to get out of the steps, so they'll be at the end of the lane. All right, so on the bike, when you come to packet pickup, you will get a bike number that looks like this with your packet. It may actually be white. And it's two-sided, so it also has an adhesive. You just pull off the adhesive, put it on the top tube of your bike, and that's how we know how you are, and more importantly, that's how the photographer knows who you are. And if you're really tall, you can also put it on your seat post, but I don't know, I've never been able to do that. I don't know if Sarah has, but we don't have a lot of height, so we've never been able to do that, but it looks cool. So most importantly, this is the one rule that we definitely, other than the headphones rule, the one big rule with USAT is that you need to have your helmet on and latched before you leave the bike rack. So don't even touch your bike until your helmet is on and latched. First day, do you know what that means? First day? First day? Yeah, that's a Pennsylvania Dutch word for you got it. So, you know, some good tips. That just came out. Anyway, try to keep it interesting. The bike, you'll get on the bike and you'll mount the bike at the mount line. There will be a very specific spot for you to do that. And you will do one loop of the bike course. You will follow the signs. Don't turn unless you see a sign. You may pre-look at the course online. You can drive it the night before if you are able to do that and able to get into town on Friday. We highly suggest becoming familiar with it so you know what to expect. The roads are not closed to traffic, but we do have 9 police officers, I think technically 8 out on the course at any intersection. So they will direct the traffic, but it's always a good idea to just put a set of eyes on the intersection on the road, make sure you know, the cars are paying attention, make eye contact with the car, just for your own safety. We all want you to go back to work or home, after the event is over. So we want everybody to be safe.
Yeah.
All right, so no drafting. That is a triathlon rule. What draft, unless you just watch the Olympics, that's a draft legal race. So they kind of,
It's kind of silly.
yeah. Although it looks fun. But anyway, no drafting is leave about 5 bike lengths between you and the cyclist in front of you. There's a clear advantage when you're close to somebody's wheel that they kind of suck you along. So just keep your distance. We're not going to have any issues. Nobody's going to be trying to draft on purpose, and she tries. If you pass somebody, just give them some room once they pass. And if you are passing somebody, just stay on your left, just like when you run, or bike, always letting somebody know you're coming up behind them rather than startle them and have it be a situation. Just let somebody know you're coming. Tell them they're doing a great job. All right, so run. The end. Unless you're doing the aquathlon, then you have no bike. But yeah, this is anyway. So all right, so on the run, you're going to get a number to wear. Like I said, you may want a race belt. These are kind of nice to have. That way you don't have to pin anything to your tri-suit or your shirt. This just goes right around your waist, and you can just clip it on, but it has to be on your body when you run. That is a rule. And also you want it facing forward. Don't put it on your back where it serves no purpose, because it will, yeah. Anyway, so there's one water stop at the bike turn, or at the run turnaround, and it will be on the paved streets in the Clemens West neighborhood. So you can run on the path, or we suggest running into traffic, just because it's not a closed course.
Running against the direction of traffic, not running into traffic.
Don't run into traffic. That would be bad.
Only Pennsylvania Dutch people are doing that.
Apparently. We also end sentences in prepositions.
Oh dear.
All right. So, and again, no headphones. I'm sorry, but I'll have to disqualify you, and that will make me sad, and that will make you sad. And we don't want any sad people, because She Tries is fun. All right, so spectators, where can your crew go to cheer you on? They can basically go anywhere out on the course. The only place they can't go is on the pool deck, and they can't go in transition. So they can watch you around the pool, around the fence, like outside of the fence, I mean. And, have them go out on course, drive out and see you on the bike course. It's fun. Have them park by, a road and cheer you on. Anyway, bathrooms, there are bathrooms by the pool. And, yeah, so no headphones. Have we mentioned that?
Oh, I don't know. Did you?
I don't know. If you wear headphones and you watch this meeting, I'm going to question you. Okay, so now Sarah's going to talk a little bit about relays. We do have a few relay teams.
Yeah, we do. So the relay team is going to work similar to what we just described, with just a few differences. So the swimmer is going to line up with everyone else who's starting the triathlon. And so they line up according to their ability, and they will start their swim. The relay person performing at that time needs to have the chip strap that you pick up on the morning of the event, so on Sunday morning. The swimmer does not need the bib number at that time, just the chip strap, and all members of the relay team get body marked. When the swimmer is done, she's going to run into transition and give the chip strap to the cyclist. And the cyclist is going to have the bike and the helmet and run that out of transition and go. And once that person comes back, she's going to hand off, after she puts her bike up and takes her helmet off, she's going to hand off the chip strap to the runner. The runner will need the bib that Angie showed. It can be on a belt or safety pin. So the thing that you're exchanging with each other is that chip strap. That's how we know that your team is going. The best thing to do is sort of anticipate when your team member is going to be arriving into transition. So the cyclist can be waiting in transition about the time that the triathlon starts. The runner doesn't need to be there this entire time. She can be kind of cheering on everyone else until about the time you anticipate your cyclist team member arriving back into transition. We don't want to have a lot of congestion in transition. This is why spectators are not allowed in there, and only athletes who are participating in the event are allowed in there, and preferably the relay team members at the time that they're getting ready to perform. And yeah, so it's a good idea to communicate with your team members about who's going to be doing what when, and make sure you all check in. You all get swag bags, and but you will only get one bib and one bike number. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us on that. Similarly with the aquathlon, you're going to line up with, we might be swimming up there the way this rain is going, according to swimmability with all the other swimmers. Aquathlon is swim, run, and done. So no biking portion. You're feeling pretty good about your decision about the time that you cross that finish line. But triathlon's also very fun, people. So
We have a special guest to tell you something really important. Okay, can you tell us what ankle they put their chip strap on?
Your left.
Good job. High five. All right, go.
we're moms. I don't know if you know that, but it's a family affair. And we have Buddy who is cheering you on aggressively.
All right, so food post-event party.
Yes.
This is where the fun happens.
This is what we are here for.
You are done, and you cross that finish line. You can show it. I'm sorry. Trying to take her thunder. And you get this. You get a, I don't know if you can see, but if you hold it up to the light, you can actually see through the heart. It's pretty cool. It's a little stained glass. So yeah, you can add this to your collection. And medals are special because we don't do them anywhere other than North Carolina.
Yeah, and it might be the only year we do them in North Carolina. So if you haven't signed up and you're thinking about it, these might be like prized possessions.
And this is your race shirt. So we have our sponsors on the back, and it's a great moisture wicking tank top.
Yeah, the color's great.
Yeah, it's a little purple throwback to Ramblin' Rose, and the purple color. So there might be some other fun
Purpley things.
And one of my most favorite parts, and the thing I think I am looking forward to more than, well, almost just as much as all of you crossing the finish line with smiles, is our DJ.
Yes. Oh my gosh. DJ Stylist is phenomenal. He came out to the South Charlotte event. It's our first time working with him then, and he brought all the energy and all the fun. All the love for all of you women. He's a great member of the community, and we're just thrilled to have his support and continue working with him this year. So any of the cool beats that you hear, it's going to be from him. Any requests, feel free to send our way, and we'll share them also with him.
Yeah, if you check out our Facebook post today, you get a little highlight of what we saw in South Charlotte.
Yeah.
You can go on our Insta Reels too. I think he's well covered there. Okay, so we'll also, like we said, post-event burritos, Splendor water, Lesser Evil popcorn, sparkling water. And then, once you finish, a big part of what makes an event like this special, a women's only event, is that we stick around to cheer on the final finisher. They even get an award because sometimes there's all kinds of reasons why someone's our final finisher. Mm-hmm. The last two final finishers at our last two events were pretty special. The one at Ion was, how many weeks pregnant was she?
She was like 7 months pregnant.
Yeah, I mean, pretty pregnant, and did it with a smile on her face, and was amazing. At South Charlotte, just the whole Try It for Life group rallied around, brought in the final finisher. It was definitely a tearjerker, but really special. So please stick around, unless you have to run off to something that's way more important than that, which I can't imagine many things would be. Maybe if you're like a heart surgeon or something,
okay,
you
fine.
need to rush off. But if not, stick around for the official awards ceremony and after party, which will take place right after the final finisher. And I think that covers almost everything.
So you do want to stick around for awards also, especially if you're getting one, because you get a visor. And we were just talking today, like the ones that you get are special and can't be bought on our website. It's a special design. So if you don't stay and pick it up, then and you get a swivel bottle,
that is
you
a
get a
special
custom
edition
swivel
color.
bottle, and a bunch of other things. But stick around because the prizes are good, and I know that's maybe new for Winston. So we're bringing some fun. So stay for all of it.
And there's still plenty of time to sign up your friends and family and neighbors to either volunteer or take part in
That's
the
right.
event. We have
That's
plenty
right.
of room. We have some extra swag. So we have got plenty for all.
Bring them on. We want to see you. This will be our post-hurricane party.
Yeah,
Post-tropical
storm party. It's raining again.
It is raining.
It's making my popcorn a little sticky. I'm going to eat it anyway.
All right, friends, I'm going to check right now the comments, and then we will wrap this up and let you get back to your day.
We'll also email this out.
Yes, we will be emailing this out. And did I understand correctly that you are modifying the swim to 225 and you won't go down and back in the same lane? That's correct, except for the last lane, Angie?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll reply to that in a second. Looking forward to seeing other triathlons. Are they recording? I'm not sure.
Are we recording our participants? I don't think so.
Pretty tank. Yes, we love it too, Jerry. And can you repeat once more when packet pickup is happening? Thank you. I'm a participant on my husband's Facebook account. Awesome. So Luke's wife, it is on Saturday from 12 to 3 at the Fleet Feet at Clemens. And there is a transition clinic at 3 immediately following that. So you can come spend all 3 hours with us if you want
Those
to.
mimosas, did we
There will
mention
be
that?
mimosas and fairy hair, so come on out. Any other questions, guys? You can reply to the emails we've sent you or respond here on Facebook, and we'll do our best to
good point.
getting those answers to you. And a great question just came through about a photographer. And yes, absolutely, there is a photographer, and you get your photos for free.
Because we love you.
Because we love you and want you to be happy and have nice things. So be sure to give the photographers big smiles. We've been working with this team, Sport and Motion Photography, for several events now. They're great guys, and there's going to be a lot of good photos of you.
So have your race number on.
Are the triathlons recorded? The triathlons are not recorded, other than timing. But there's not a video recording of the triathlon except what we can get on our phones while we're trying to cheer you on and produce the event. There will be a videographer in Huntersville, but not for the purpose of spectator viewings, more for marketing purposes. Thank you, Sheena. We look forward to seeing you too. And any other questions, send them our way. We can't wait to cheer you on and bring all your friends out. It's going to be a fun day. And we will see you all on Saturday. Bye.
Bye.